Tonight, Young Talent Time is proudly brought to you by McDonald's Family Restaurants.
Be ready to monkey around, laugh like the hyenas, and roar like the lions. Hey, who's that up there? Is it Jane? Is it Tarzan? No, it's Guitarzan!
He's freeze a breeze and he's always at ease, and he lives in the jungle and hangs by his knees and swings through the trees without a trapeze and he's DVD. You in the car and he's working hard to play the guitar. Gonna be a big star, yeah, he's gonna go far, carry moonbeams home in a jar. The Audie Delton's guitar called COD makes A and E, and he's working on B, C and W and R and B and me, and the chimpanzee agree that one day soon he'll be a celebrity. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Ah, Guitar Man, he's a guitar man. He's all you can stand. Give him a hand, Guitar Man. Oh, 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 He's got a girl named Jane with no last name, kind of homeless, but he loves her just the same, 'cause she kindles the flame and it drives him insane. When he hears her sing, she really does her thing. It's her claim to fame. Come on, sing one, Jane. How about that? Let's hear it for Jane. The delicate monkey and he likes to get funky. He sang boogie woogie and it sounds real funky. Come on, your time, boy. Sing one, monkey. On Saturday night they meet some excitement. Jane gets right and the monkey gets tight. Their voices unite in the pale moonlight. It sounds alright. Yeah, it's dynamite. It's out of sight. So let's hear it right Guitar man, he's all you can stand. Give him a hand, Guitar Man. Guitar Man, he's a guitar man. He's all you can stand. Give him a hand, Guitar Man. Yeah.
And now, here's Johnny Young.
Oh, that's great. What a way to go. G'day, gang. How you doing? Hi, everybody. Can you see me over here? Isn't this the most wonderful contraption you've ever seen? And it's quite an eerie feeling. It's quite an eerie feeling. Stop taking the monkey out of our show here. Hello, Australia. I hope you're happy too, because we've got a laughing, singing, dancing jungle show tonight. Guitarzan. That's funny. Vinny, this is a big night for you tonight.
It is.
Yes, because we're going to turn back the clock for Vinny, because you remember last year when we were looking back, we found this appearance of Vinny when he first started on Young Talent Time, and he sang this song. Have a look at this.
Does it to me all the time.
This is just a little bit of Vinny when he was... Well, we're going to turn back the clock tonight because Vinny's going to do that for us live on the show this evening.
Have I got the chance to sing it again?
Absolutely, and you're going to do it 1988 style. Okay. And we'll have a little bit more of a look at that piece of film because it is quite funny. How old were you then?
Funny. 12.
12 years old. How are you, gang? You all happy?
Yeah!
Okay, well, let's get on with the show. Lots of things to show you and some very scary things when we return in just a few minutes. You know, especially mums, write to me often and they say, now, Johnny, make sure you don't, you know, let those little kids, particularly ones like Ricky, grow up too soon. Don't put lipstick on them and all that sort of stuff. Keep them young as long as possible. Do you agree with that? Yeah, I agree with that too. And look, but it's true. Look at Ricky. Now, you'd swear that she's wearing lipstick, and honest Injun, she's not wearing any lipstick at all.
No lipstick.
No lipstick at all. You just got nice-looking lips, haven't you? That's right. And a pretty girl you are, too. Hey, listen, speaking of pretty girls, we've got to call Olivia Malia, who lives in Tasmania. Anybody know the STD code for Tassie? Oh, they're so clever. Thought of that all by themselves, they did. 002. And the number for... Okay. I hope Olivia's home. That was clever, gang.
Hello?
Hello, is that Olivia Malia?
Yes?
How you doing?
Good.
This is Johnny Young calling you.
Oh, Johnny Young.
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, you're on Young Talent Time now. Oh, I got a picture of you too. Aren't you pretty? And you're 10. Do you have lots of people in your family?
Yes.
Lots of friends in Tassie that watch Young Talent Time?
Yeah.
We had a terrific time when we were in Tassie at Christmas time down at Hobart for the regatta. Did you come and see us there?
Yeah.
Ah, good. You're a bit excited, aren't you? Well, Olivia, who would you like to have sing a song for you tonight?
Juanita.
Great, and we've got a really good song that Juanita can sing too. And is it for anybody in particular?
Yeah, it's for my mum,
Ah, what's her name?
Susie.
Susie. Hiya, Susie Malia. You got a gorgeous daughter there, and as well as the song, we'll be sending her one of our Young Talent Time games. Be sending you, Olivia, a Young Talent Time game you can play with all your friends. And here's a song from Juanita for you, a real cute one, all about the witch doctor. Thanks for speaking with us, Olivia. See you soon.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said that ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me his advice. He said that ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. You be keeping up with me just like you were a miser. And I admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he told me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he told me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. You can keep in love with me just like you were a miser. And I admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he told me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he told me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you, oh baby. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, roll-a-ding-dong.
Kid fun. I remember doing that song on Young Talent Time back in 1971 when we first started. Real cute song. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. I hope you sang along with that. I'd like you to meet my very, very special guest for the show tonight, the King of the Jungle, only 10 days old. And this is Fritz. Give him a quiet clap. Yeah. Hiya, Fritzy. Fritzy's got a brother, too, and our friends from Silver Circus. Of course, we've had people from Silver Circus on before because Tommy Hanlon Jr., my dear friend, is with that circus, and Tommy sent a little note and sent this little cub to show on Young Talent Time because he's going to grow up into a big, big lion, and he's only 10 days old, and they had a competition to name the two lion cubs, and they decided to call them Fritz and Heinz because Fritz is the name of the lion tamer at Silver Circus, and they came upon the name Heinz as they were driving along a Heinz factory, and they said, oh, good name for a lion cub. So they called him Fritz and Heinz, and just beautiful lines. I get really speechless when I feel creatures like this, because you'd never want to do this to them when they're about 10 years old, would you? I mean, they're a little bigger, and he's already developing beautiful little claws, and he's just fabulous. Well, we'll let him have a little sleep, and there's a beautiful song was written about lion cubs, and Greg Poynton is about to sing it. Remember from that movie, what was the movie called again, Vic? I think the movie was called Born Free too, and it was about a lioness and her cubs, and it's a beautiful song called Born Free, and we'll sing it to you, Fritz, while you have a little sleep.
Free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows, born free to follow your heart. Live free, and beauty surrounds you. The world still astounds you each time you look at a star. Stay free where no one reminds you. You're free as a roaring tide, so there's no need to hide. Born free, life is worth living, but only worth living 'cause you're born free.
I like it. That's Mr. Ross Burton and his wonderful band, who always provide great music on Young Talent Time and have been since, way back in the early 70s. Vince Del Tito, as we were saying during the opening, appeared for the very first time in 1981 on Young Talent Time as a contestant, and I remember it well. He sang Calendar Girl, and he was cute. And then, of course, in 1983, he was on Young Talent Time with the song I showed you before. I think we got a little bit more of it so you can refresh your memory, because we're going to compare now, because this is what Vinny looked like in 83. And now, he's going to do it for you one more time in 1988. Okay, here he comes, Vinny in 1988, and I go 8. Go, Vinny.
The moon is bright above. Oh, what a night for love. And as I hold you near, I whisper in your ear. I go every time I see a smile. I'm a ding-dong rhythm, I carry your caveman style. I'm gonna bump you on the head and love you all of the while. Well,
Step Maker.
Oh, that brings back memories.
It brings back memories for me too. And that was 1983 when you first did that for me.
That's right.
And you haven't
Damn it.
changed. Well, you have. You have a little bit.
Just a bit.
Yeah, the one thing that hasn't changed about Vinny, though, is that he's still a very gentle and kind and loving person, and I stood, you see the girl just went, oh, yeah, I'm sure, but you are...
My mum doesn't think that. Look,
You are pleasant, but when he blows his fuse, man, watch out. You can take him to a certain point, but when he crosses the line...
I'm Italian.
You're Italian. That's great. Okay, hey, listen, this is very exciting for me because I love mums that do things not just for their own kids but for other kids. And there's a lady called Cara Lynn, which is interesting because my first hit record was called Cara Lynn, but her name is Cara Lynn, and she's done this fantastic thing called Teach Me to Read Music, and it's in 5 parts, and it's for 3-year-olds. And I just think it's wonderful to start learning music and playing music. You can learn how to read and play music when you're 3 years old. And I'd recommend to all the mums and dads that they go out. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're a little older than 3 now, but isn't it cute?
I'm not very good at reading music, though.
Get it in your bookstores, apparently, and in your music stores. Teach Me to Read Music. And the reason why I mention that is because Cara Lynn taught her own daughter to play the piano, and she's sitting at the piano right now, and she's going to do her mother very, very proud. So give her a big round of applause. Here's Cara Lynn's daughter, Amber. And I bet your mum, and I think we've got your mum standing over there on the side. I bet your mum's proud of you too. You're 10 years old now. When did she start teaching you how to play?
When I was 4.
When you were 4. And with her book, she's going to teach 3-year-olds as well. Well, I heard you when you were 5 years old, and now you're 10, and you've improved a lot, and you're really terrific, and you're our talent discovery. So there's a check from our sponsors, McDonald's.
Thank you very much.
And, you know, you're in the running for being our talent discovery of the year, which is fantastic. Prizes, lots of money and trips and all that stuff. So maybe we'll see you at the end of the year. And if not, we'll see you in another 5 and come back and play for us some more, yeah?
And I'd just like to say thank you very much to you.
Yeah.
And thank you very much to Bernard. Thank you to McDonald's. And I'd like to say hello to my pussycat Boom Boom at home. And to my doggy Cliffy.
Oh, that's great. Well, I hope they're watching. Give her a clap. That was Amber. And we'll be back with some Young Talent Time giggles when we return, right after this quick little break.
Yes, John.
What have you got in your shirt? Are you playing Napoleon or are you hiding something in there?
No, well, I'll give you a clue, John.
Okay.
It has 8 legs, no wings, and eats flies.
It has 8 legs.
Hello.
Quiet, you silly old goat. 8 wings.
Yeah, 8 legs.
8 legs.
No wings.
No wings.
And eats flies.
What could that be? Sounds like a spider to me. You haven't got a spider in there.
That's a good guess, John. Fantastic. Now, that's not all. Yes.
Quiet, you old goat.
Yoy!
I can swallow this spider with one mouthful.
Oh, yuck.
Just give me one mouthful.
Should we let him do it?
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, Vinny Del Tito swallowing a spider on national
Here
television.
comes the spider.
That was fun. Let's talk, quiet. Let's talk about real spiders, okay? First of all, we have the black huntsman, and Danny knows about him.
Yeah, he's
Can you
the
see him
mountain
there?
ash huntsman, and
Yeah.
he's got little black socks on his feet.
Yep.
And he's very deadly. So if you
Dangerous?
Come,
I've seen one of these on my farm, you know, I'm sure of it. Seen him crawling along the floor.
Well, if you can recognise these, it's always handy. So you just scream and run away from them.
Okay. And these are all live spiders, by the way. This is the wolf spider. Courtney, do you know about wolf spiders?
It's just like a wolf, and it's got a really, really nasty bite. So if you see it, just run away, like Danny said.
Oh, look, and he's got 2 little eyes right on the top of his head
Yeah,
there.
and you can see all these different, well, not different colours, but black and white. So it's pretty.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, there you go, Bevan. That's the
I
ordinary
know,
black house spider. How many legs has it got?
How many legs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay.
15, 16.
There are no spiders that have more than 8 legs, Bevan.
But I'm sure that's got more than that.
No. See, the thing about spiders, people are always... I'm sure everybody at home watching this is going, ugh, yuck, spiders, because everybody here in the audience... I mean, how do you feel about spiders, folks? Yuck? See, you get creepy because when somebody touches you... it's awful. Yet the fact is that spiders are very, very important in the ecology of the world because spiders eat other insects and flies and stuff like that, and they're a very important part of it. Without spiders, we'd be sitting here with flies and those, you know, those little Aussie things with the bottle tops on them and everything. This is a little cutie. We'll have to look at this on our special camera because boys and girls, mums and dads, see that red stripe down the back? That is the famous deadly redback spider.
Very small.
He is small, yeah, he's yucky. And if you ever see one of these, don't go near it. And you can find them in wood piles and stuff. I've seen them there sometimes. And they've got a very distinctive red stripe on the back, as you can see.
That's how you can notice them.
Exactly. Stay away from them because they're very, very dangerous. There was a song about that, wasn't there?
There's a
redback on the toilet seat. When I was there last night, I didn't notice where he was, but boy, I felt his bite. Kevin Sheecock, I think it was. Okay, why don't you go and get him? Go on. Seeing as we're really...
He's a girly type doing a non-girly type thing.
Danny thinks she's a girly type doing not a girly type thing because she's coming in with another friend of ours. While we're on scary things, have a look at this. She's having... Oh, be quiet, will you? Yes, made a mess on the floor before and everything. Here comes Danny, and she's got a python.
This makes girly type history.
It does. You're not scared of him, are you? I mean, it's beautiful, and And in fact, this is not a poisonous python. This is called
It's a children's python.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're not poisonous.
They're related to the other python, the really big one, of course.
Yeah, they still can bite though.
Well, you got to handle him nice and gently, and obviously they might sense your fear too. He's beautiful. You know what? I don't like spiders and snakes at all.
I remember when Mary Lou said,
You want to walk me home from school?
and I said, yes, I do. And she said,
I don't have to go right home, and I'd kind of like to be alone some. You would.
and I said, me too, Courtney. And so we took a stroll, wound up by the swimming hole, and she said,
What do you want to do?
I got silly and I found a frog in the water by Hollow Log, and I shook it at her and I said, this frog's for you, honey. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I wanna be loved by you. Well, I think of that girl from time to time, and I call her up when I've got a dime, and I said, hello, baby, and she said,
Ain't you cool?
I said, do you remember when we do like to get together again? And she said,
I'll see you after school.
I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I wanna be loved by you.
Well, there you have it, some of our incredible animals. And another incredible animal that children sometimes ask about, apart from the goat behind me, is something that looked like a goat, but it had only one big horn. Do you all know what that was called? The unicorn, exactly. And nobody really knows for sure whether the unicorn ever really did exist. But the story goes that Noah, remember Noah and the ark, how he put all the animals on the ark? Well, Noah forgot to put the unicorn in. Well, there's another cuter version of that story, and we're about to present it for you right now on Young Talent Time. Well, we get rid of the goat and get rid of the snakes and get back to normality with Joey and Ricky to tell us all about the story of the unicorn.
A long time ago, when the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you'd ever seen. They'd run around free while the world was being born, and the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, and sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Now God saw a city of pain. So he said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He said, hey, brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Go build me a floating zoo and take some of those green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, and sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn. Old Noah was there to answer the call. They'd finished making the ark just as the rain started to pour. He marched in the animals two by two, and he called out as they went through. Hey, yo, I got your green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, and sure as you're born, I just can't see your unicorn. Then through the driving rain. Those unicorns were hiding and playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring down. Oh, those silly unicorns. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees. Noah cried out, close the doors, we just can't wait for no unicorns. The ark started moving, it drifted with the tide. The unicorns looked up from the rocks and they cried, and the waters came down and sort of floated them away. And that's why you've never seen a unicorn to this very day. You see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, and sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn.
All season.
Hey, Nat, what did the lion say when the spider bit his leg?
I don't know. What did the spider say when the lion bit his leg?
Nothing, dummy. Lions can't talk.
G'day, Johnny. How you going, mate?
Dad, Clancy, how are you?
Actually, I'm rather hungry.
Oh, really? What would you like to eat, Clancy?
Give me a crocodile sandwich and make it snappy.
Okay, but you asked for it.
That's good. It's called a sight gag, that one. What's your name?
Melinda.
Have you got a good giggle for everybody, Melinda?
I hope so.
Go. Away you go.
What lies under the sea and quivers?
What lies under the sea and quivers?
A nervous wreck.
Oh, that's good. I must tell my mother that one. Stand on up, sweetheart. What's your name?
Claire.
Claire, you tell everybody. Look, see that camera with the light on? You look over there, see? And you tell everybody your giggle. Away you go, Claire.
How do you count cows?
How do you count cows?
With a calculator.
Yes, darling. A frog. There we go.
How do you stop a herd of elephants from charging?
I don't know. How do you stop a herd of elephants from charging?
Take away their credit cards. Oh my God!
Good one. What's your name, young man?
Tom.
Tom, is it? Okay, Tom, you tell everybody your giggle now.
Where did I go see horse?
Could you say that again?
Where did I go see horse?
Where do you take a sick horse?
The hospital.
I'm glad you got to the end of that too. Good on you, Tom, and you're the last giggle on the list. What's your name?
Angie.
Go, Angie.
If buttercups are yellow, what colour are hiccups?
If buttercups are yellow, what colour are hiccups?
Purple.
That's good, purple. I like that. Okay, when you come into Young Talent Time, because a lot of people come and join us in the audience, don't forget to practice your giggles and tell them to everybody around Australia. Here's a person who doesn't have to practice his giggles. He is Giggles. Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend and a lot of laughs, the one and only Chris Kirby.
Thrilled, so am I. Thrilled to be back here on Young Talent Time, especially tonight. We get paid tonight. Well, no, apart from that. No, I mean, it's all this wildlife and stuff. What are you talking about? What? It's none of Wadding. There's no wildlife here. Honey Clancy. No, haven't you been paying attention? I mean, this is all about Africa tonight, yeah? The jungle and all that stuff. Yeah, I love Africa, do you? I saw all those movies out of Africa, the African Queen. Oh, he was a good singer, yeah. And my favourite of all, who? That terrific, like this set here's from it, Indiana Dundee and the Temple of Gloom. You know, that was terrific. I didn't see that one. No, it was great. I would have made a great African jungle guide. You wouldn't have even made a good girl guide. What are you talking about? Look, if I didn't have to look after you, I would have been over in Africa years ago, having a career in the jungle over there. Really? Yeah. You get lost when you take the compost down the garden. Not every time. No, I can see it now. I can see it under African skies. Sit down. Oh, he's off on another little fantasy. No, just sit there. I can see it. Trekking through the jungle, slashing me way through the undergrowth, listening to that authentic African native music. Going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. Fantastic, great stuff, terrific stuff. And I'm asleep in my sleeping bag in the jungle clearing under the African night sky. And I've got one ear listening. What's the other one doing? It's asleep. And I'm listening to the night sounds of the jungle. What's that? Sounds like an old Johnny Young record. No, it's vicious animals sneaking up on me jungle clearing, but I'm not scared. I get out of my sleeping bag and I sneak quietly toward the jungle and I tuck my pea shooter in my jammies and I tie him up tight and I sneak into the undergrowth and I hide, waiting, and suddenly I'm surrounded by vicious jungle animals growling, snarling at me, and I whip out my trusty pea shooter and I'm about to blast a pea at one, and this python comes down and grabs the pea shooter. I'm defenseless, but it's all right because I have a black belt in origami. And I strike the pose. Ah! And it scares them and they all run away. That was close, wasn't it? Hey, wake up! Sorry, what? I just said all the animals went home. Well, that's musicians for you. Musician? I'm talking about Africa. You still on about Africa? Yeah. Now I'm sneaking back to my jungle clearing and my sleeping bag. Suddenly I see it and I stop. Why? Because your johnnies have fallen down. No. There's something in my sleeping bag. Really? Yeah, what is it? It might be a musician. No, I don't think so, no. It's a snake. A snake? Yeah. Oh, dear. Don't worry. I'll protect you. I'll attack it with me bare hands. Aren't you scared? Scared? Yeah. I'm not scared of wild animals. No, sir. I respect wild animals and they respect me. That is the law of the jungle. Really?
Yes. Mr. Kid.
Oh, get off! Get away! Get away! It's only Clancy. Get him off! Get him off!
boom, acca-lacca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca, boom, boom, acca-lacca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca.
It was a night like this 40 million years ago. We did a minuet because the monkey started to go. The sun was spitting fire, the sky was blue as ice. I felt a little tired.
Miami Vice. I want the dinosaur. I want the dinosaur.
Get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur.
Boom, boom, acca-lacca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca-lacca, boom, 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 acca-lacca, boom, boom.
In a cave, you were painting down below. Said I'd be your slave.
Follow wherever you go.
That rabbit split a rattlesnake, and that's when you started.
Fell asleep, I stay awake and watch the passing cars.
Dinosaur. I want the dinosaur.
Open the door, get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur. Open the door, get on the road, everybody wants the dinosaur.
Teach me. How do you do it? How do you? Come on, everybody in the audience, you do it too.
The dinosaur, on the floor, everybody wants the dinosaur.
Everybody. Okay, music, please, Mr. Burton, because we've got to get home. That's fun. Hey, listen, I have to tell you, you know Hubert the Super Magician, who's one of our very, very dear friends. Of course, that's not his real name because, you know, he's a normal person like everybody else. So, I'd like you to meet Mr. Super Magician. Hi there. His real name's Hugh Nossiter, and he's with it in the studio tonight because it's his birthday. Happy birthday to you. And he's got his family with him too, and it's nice that he's celebrating his birthday with us. Next week, we've got a ripper of a show. By the way, that was great dancing in the closing.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, very together. And next week, we're going back to the 50s, and we've got a hot night. We've got some rock and roll, real lot of fun, a lot of laughs. So I hope you'll join us for that. And we certainly hope you've enjoyed sharing an hour of fun with us on Young Talent Time tonight. We'll see you all next week, same time, same place. So join us, won't you? Oh, those lips I am missing. Good night, Joey.
Good night.
And I hope that your dreams, good night, Ricky, will all come true. Good night, Mark. And then why? Good night, Juanita. I'm away. I'll ride home. Good night, Craig. Love that song. Born free. And I'll send. Good night, Danny. To you. Happy birthday. See you, Natalie. And on behalf of our sponsors, McDonald's, have a great week. See you next time, boys and girls. Bye.
Tonight's show is proudly presented
presented by McDonald's Family Restaurants.